Okay, so before we properly get into what this video is, which is manga content in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and maybe even in future updates and DLC for Sparking Zero, I do want to quickly remind you guys about the Burcol Invitational Tournament series that I will be doing in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero T-Bit. This is a hopefully a subscriber-only online world tournament series where I'd invite you guys to join my tournaments. It'll be a whole series on the channel. 8-man tournament, then it'll be winner, like the winners will go to like their own tournament later on, like for a winners tournament, and in theory that can continue indefinitely. I'm only mentioning this because, like I just said, this is specifically a subscriber tournament, meaning you need to be subscribed to the channel and then drop your PSN username. Feel free to actually do that on this video for PlayStation. Drop your PlayStation username if this is something that you guys would be interested in joining, so that way when Sparking comes out, I can maybe just message you and be like, hey, do you want to do it? Yeah, okay, let's set it up, do it, bam, bosh. Get it set up and done straight away. So do feel free to leave a comment with your PS5 username. It's just PS5, at least for the time being, but you do need to be subscribed and publicly subscribed, so make sure your subscriptions are set to public. I will have a priority on people who do that, as in if I can't find people who are publicly subscribed, I'll then pick other people, but it's always 100% going to be people who are subscribed to the channel and who have their subscription set as public. So again, if this is something that you're interested in, you can, and just unsubscribe later on if you want, I don't really care. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure your subscriptions are public, and make sure you leave a comment on this video with your PS5 username, and I'll use that in the future. So yeah, thank you for that, and leave a like while you're at it. So we got the interview earlier today on the 21st of September 2024 of Jun Furutani, the producer of Sparking Zero. He mentioned a few things. I did a video earlier today. It's of the possibility of crossplay, what if scenarios, and possibly what if fusions, which is crazy and I love it. Maybe that's DLC. And he mentioned some other stuff, including he was asked about manga content from the Dragon Ball Super Manga in Sparking Zero. There are references in the game, but let's just go over this interview, then go over the examples, because it is interesting. I really want to make a video about this because it's so cool. So when it's in bold, that's the question asked, and keep in mind this is translated, so it doesn't make complete sense in terms of, you'll see what I mean. I know it's thinking maybe too far ahead, but I just want to get your thought on it. See what I mean? Thought, whatever. That's why it's a bit tricky to read. But there's a lot of cool characters in the Dragon Ball Super Manga right now that I think a lot of fans would love to see, like Granola and Muro. Also, sign off, don't forget about Meris, don't forget about Black Freeze, don't forget about Ultra Ego Vegeta himself. But nevertheless, let's continue. Are those characters that are on your radar? Or would you like to touch upon characters in the manga that haven't gotten to appear in the anime yet? Furutani responds, at this point, the short answer is it's difficult for him to talk about these things. Now, that's his translator talking. It's not Furutani talking in like Dwayne Johnson in third person. Can you imagine? Oh, I mean, he's Jun Furutani, like with the magic that he's doing with Sparking Zero. He has the right to refer to himself in third person if he wanted to. yeah. Due to various situations, I'm sure you understand. So long story short, he cannot comment on specifically characters from the Dragon Ball Super Manga appearing in Sparking Zero, at least before it gets animated or appear in some sort of anime. Like maybe if they do a movie and then Vegeta uses Ultra Ego there, whatever. So do keep in mind, he's not outright said no, which means, well, okay, the worst outcome he could have said would have been no, as in it's not going to happen, or it's not going to happen until they appear in some sort of animation, either Dragon Ball Super Season 2 or a new movie or another series outside of Dragon Ball Daima. But look, that would be the worst outcome, but given that he's not given a straight answer, means that there's at least some form of, I wouldn't say a possibility, but it's not the worst thing, right? Plus there's direct direct influences and references from the manga in Sparking Zero. So you got Goku here, from like in his Ultra Instinct sign form, as you can see with that red circle there. Like, look at the actually that's not really the best screenshot for this. There is one here, yeah, right there. So you can see here in Sparking Zero with Goku, his first two fingers on both hands are like crooked a little bit, like a fighting style, and and even the pose as well. The pose, the fingers is like it's just verbatim from the manga. I forget where this one's from for the manga. It's not. I think it's not the Taunted Pair, is it? Or I want to say it might actually be. Is this true Ultra Instinct? It doesn't matter. But again, this like you cannot do this by coincidence. That's straight from the manga as a reference. Like them just you can just tell that they are biting the bit all over the phrases to do manga characters. Like even in Xenoverse, like Ultra Super Villain Super Saiyan God Vegeta, who has purple hair. Oh, okay, like a purple hint. And also you got the Goku Black. I forget actually. There's a better tweet I've got here. Yeah, the Sparking Zero news account posting this, and this one here with the pose. This of course is against Moro with this pose here when Goku goes from is it base or sign to then Mastered Ultra Instinct. I can't really. I did say this. I don't think I could really see like that pose there. I mean, it's just like he just lifts his head up. So maybe I don't know. That's again another direct reference there. Again, that's in the Moro saga. Right, which happens like a few days after the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. I mean, there he is right there. Nice. Yeah, and I forget the name of the attack, but the attack that Goku Black does, it's the... Actually, I've just realized this as well. I don't know if this is a... It looks like it's a French version of the game. I don't know. Son Goku Black. That's a bit... Ooh, that's dirty. Oh. But he uses this attack here, and he uses it in the Dragon Ball Super manga against... Is it Rage or just Super Saiyan 2 Dragon Ball Super Future Trunks? So there is that there. Again, another direct reference. We also have, I don't think I've got a proper screenshot here. We also do have the, what is it? The Super Saiyan Blue Evolution or Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta's Gamma Burst Flash, like what it does in the manga against the Infinite Zamasus, I believe it is. I forget the name for the attack off the top of my head because I always mess it up because I think Gamma Burst Flash or Gamma Ray Burst, whatever. Yeah, so DS Hype also posted that this is the interview, also talking about the DLC, because there's a bit of like a weird mistranslation here, but I'll go over that in a moment. New interview with the Sparking Zero producer is out, highlights. He was asked about what if scenarios, having any new fusions. He wants to keep the what ifs hidden until the game comes out. Now again, that doesn't exactly mean there's going to be what if fusions. That just means that, we know there's going to be what ifs, like what if, like this isn't a spoiler because it's in the release date trailer from like 4 months ago, how long ago it was, of what if Goku became a Super Saiyan against Great Ape Vegeta instead of he becoming a Super Saiyan on planet Nimrock, home of the Time Patrol, planet Namek. So I think that's just not want to talk about that. But keep in mind, I do know people got the game early, well, or I've been able to play a lot of it, and I think there is NDAs on what I could and couldn't do. But I would have thought something would have been leaked by now if there's like a what if fusion, as you can see here, between... Okay, I like the tweet, like, so I can do this video, like the screen recording. And I haven't seen this properly. Like, I just love how I can instantly tell. I think at least this is a slow plays thumbnail. Lin Coot. Yeah, okay, cool. So yes, about what scenarios is not talking about it. And the DLC says 3 DLC packs are planned to release, covering characters from Dragon Ball Super, Super Hero, and Dragon Ball Daima. There was something else, I don't think I have it here. There was something else where it came out saying how all 3 of these DLC packs are going to cover both Super Hero and Daima. I believe that's a mistranslation because I believe they've already said it, and if not, I apologize for saying it. No, of course I have said it, of course I have. That DLC 1 and 2 will be just Dragon Ball Super, Super Hero, then DLC 3 will just be Dragon Ball Daima. So keep that in mind. Right there. Actually, where we are. Oh, also a little bit of thing as well. Yeah, okay. This is I'm gonna mention this in my quality of life Sparking Zero video that I'll put out after it comes out. So, Jonathan Rotani has stated that you won't be able to put any accessory on any character. For example, the Skeletor will only be worn by characters who wear the Skeletor in the anime. So, Saiyans, Frieza's army, Frieza. But Goku can wear Master Roshi's sunglasses. If you remember, he wears them when he returns to Earth and uses instant transmission to show it off, to go to Roshi's house to get the sunglasses, then to return. Yeah, I don't like this. I think it should get to a point where you can maybe unlock like a sort of like new game plus to some extent. So if you wanted to, you could put a Skelter on, I don't know, Goku, Zamasu, right? Fuse Zamasu. Look, I dislike that it's set to certain characters because it's like, well, look, I understand why, but I don't like it. Where we are. Yeah, and more so of the interview here. So I know you probably can't say, oh, sorry, I already mentioned this in the video earlier today. Do check that out, should you wish to do so. Oh, yes. In character customization, apart from costumes and performance items, there is a category called accessories. And again, accessories are like the halo, I'd assume, the Skelter, Roshi sunglasses, etc. Are these items that can change the character's appearance? That's right, they are items that can change your appearance. There are only a few of them, and they are all limited to certain characters, but they can be used to slightly change the appearance. For example, there are accessories such as the Skelter, Angel, Halo, and the Kami Master Roshi sunglasses, and only characters who wore the Skelter in the game can wear them, and only Goku can wear the Roshi sunglasses. I think doesn't Krillin also wear them? So maybe they can do it with Krillin as well. Again, I do completely understand why it's set like limited to certain characters, but I mean, like, that's something that they could and probably should improve on in a future update for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. So yeah, let's go over the Godbind that I forget if I've shown it. Goku Black against Gogeta 4, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Yeah, this is what's used in the Dragon Ball Super Manga, as you just saw, while he's Super Saiyan Rose, and he uses it on future Trunks. So again, like, there's other stuff that could have given him, but giving Goku Black that, wow, I can't talk. Giving Goku Black that, it's like you just know that them chomping at the bit, like especially this screenshot here, like them just chomping at the bit. Oh, that's also another screenshot, not the yeah, okay, fair enough. I just realized something. Like, you just know that they are so not desperate, but like them really enthusiastic about wanting to do proper manga content before it appears in some sort of animated form. Now, quick note, a few weeks or a couple of months ago, there was like these rumors that at some point relatively soon, I think soon is like as in month, no, in like months, that there's going to be an announcement for whatever the next Dragon Ball movie is going to be, which could have manga forms in that, like Ultra Ego Vegeta, for example. That part's not confirmed, but to me it makes sense maybe to do that now. But that's neither here or there, it's just whatever. And yeah, of course, here you got the Vegeta Blue, Gamma Burst Flash, and all that good stuff there, which does look, it looks pretty good. And that did start in the Dragon Ball Super Manga, but then, in fairness, that attack specifically did then appear in Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission. Actually, I don't think it's World Mission, like one of the arcade games in Japan. And then it's then finally now appeared in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. So it was a manga created skill, but that has already, in fairness, already appeared in another Dragon Ball game. Now, granted, it is just the Japanese version of Heroes that I think you can get through the playing it in the arcade, which I don't think you can even do that now because of Dragon Ball Super Divers. Yeah, but I think that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Second upload, rather cheeky. With that said, thank you all for watching. Again, before more videos appear, once again, if you're not subscribed, do make sure you subscribe for the Burcol Invitational Tournament in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. As I've said before, the plan is for that series, or for that, well, series, I guess. The plan is for that to be a series that is permanently ongoing throughout the lifespan of Sparking Zero. So if you don't get invited to the first couple, don't worry, because if they do well, you'll see plenty of them. So make sure you are subscribed and make sure your subscriptions are public, so I can actually see in the comments that you are subscribed, because there's like an icon and it tells me how long you've been subscribed for. With that said, thank you all for watching. More videos on the screen right now, and I will see you on one of these videos in just a moment.